Look at the movement. Slides to the left, then he bounces back to his right, throws a barrage of punches, stops, moves outside. He's doing it all.
Hardly ever one punch at a time, too.
And I've never seen Margarito reluctant to let go of his hands than I have in this fight. Total respect for Pacquiao's speed.
Yeah.
The credit to the fighters, we haven't seen anything of Lawrence Cole. He had to separate them all. These guys are here to fight.
Lawrence Cole, yes, you're exactly right. There hasn't been one clinch.
The body shot that time by Pacquiao. Comes to the left hook. Misses with the right. Doesn't miss with that left.
Margarito can't hit him. He can't catch him.
Much was made of the last fight when Claudio did not let his hands go. Margarito's doing a little bit better of a job, but not as much as I thought he would let his hands go.
No, I completely agree with you. I think the last fight, Pacquiao just took all the fight away from Claudio, and I'll tell you what, he's starting out very similarly this time.
You're right, Greg.
You know, the layoff, in case where you don't have any fights, you're out for a year. It doesn't do you any good to come back against arguably one of the greatest boxers in the history of the sport.
Right.
But the way the sport is dictated money-wise, you take this shot when you get it.
Look at all the different angles that Pacquiao gives you. Came with that left hand from out of nowhere.
Look at this.
Four-punch combination. He's got Margarito going backward.
Margarito smiling. I don't know if he's necessarily hurt, but he's definitely bothered.
You know, I expected to see Margarito just go all out for the first 3 or 4 rounds. Not the case at all. Maybe he's just totally taking it away from him.
You're exactly right. Maybe he feels that Pacquiao was going to come with the onslaught due to his undertraining, if you will. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Pacquiao looks in phenomenal shape as usual.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
Freddie Roach said months ago we picked this opponent because his hands are slow and he's perfect for us. And so far, Freddie's right.
Almost a clash of heads again, and that is something that both these guys are going to have to be very aware of.
You know, those hands are slow, but those hands are heavy.
Yes, they are.
That chin is solid. So it's definitely a tough customer, and he's got a lot of heart.
And again, the way that head's bouncing around him, look at the way he's operating.
I think that one hurt him. Take a look at what the fans, what you watching this feel about this fight so far. In here, looks like a whooping. And you guys are thinking, well, you're leaning toward Pacquiao, but you're not quite as convinced, certainly as we at this table have been so far.
We promise you we show you some hand speed in between the last 2 rounds. Well, we're definitely going to show you 3 now. Here's some punches and bunches by Manny.
4-punch combination, 5, 6, 7-punch combination, upstairs and downstairs. Margarito can do nothing but smile at that. And again, Margarito reluctant to let his hands go, letting him go a little bit there downstairs to no avail, not connecting on any of them. Pacquiao with an incredible lateral movement, escaping all of them.
With the jaw hanging down, Barry.
This is round number 4.
Margarito being a true welterweight, being a big welterweight, and even coming in heavier, of course, for this fight, looks at a guy like Pacquiao and says, okay, I know what he's done, but he's a lot smaller than me. There's no way he can handle my punch. It's a whole other thing when you step in the ring with him.
Well, that's exactly right. You still got to be able to throw the punch.
Or land it, more importantly.
That even better, yeah. Well, 2 left hands in close quarters and a chopping right arm. That one just missed.
Look at the defense to Manny. You know, he's blocking a lot on the gloves and on the elbows. And here's Margarito on the assault. But he's beat by the quicker Pacquiao again.
Absolutely. He's getting out quicked and he's getting out slugged.
Now that's where Pacquiao does not want to be in. Wisely, he moved out of that corner because that's where Margarito can do some damage, and he does have the best chances of hurting Pacquiao. Because when he's on those ropes.
Again, a 2-punch combination for Pacquiao.
Pacquiao bringing out the whole arsenal tonight. Hooks, uppercuts.
And a welt under the right eye already of Margarito, and that's going to be a problem. It's pretty nasty right now.
And remember I said after 4 years he's going to start busting him up. He's already started it in the 4th round.
Beautiful display for Pacquiao. Margarito has done nothing to take advantage of his height, his reach. At this point, it's a glorified sparring match, and Pacquiao's having his way with Antonio Margarito.
It's absolutely, they call this sport the sweet science. This is what they mean.
Look at him blocking him on the elbow. He comes with the uppercut. He catches it with his hands. This guy's extraordinary.
It's an absolute clinic that he's putting on right now.
That eye is bad.
Margarito up, and Margarito now in retreat.
He might be ready to drop
He
it.
could be.
And that is a really bad cut, Colonel.
Yeah, he is beat up.
And that is in the eye where Margarito can land that powerful left shot of his.
I think Margarito may be ready to go.
And Pacquiao is pulling the trigger.
Well, his face is totally busted up, and we're only in the 4th round with 45 seconds left in the 4th.
Margarito just absolutely has no answer.
He has nothing. And this has been from the get-go. It's been all Pacquiao. Here's the courage of Margarito, but not effective at all.
Nothing effective. He's got a lot of heart, but heart's not going to win you rounds.
He threw a little bit of an uppercut that got there, but it's one against many.
Just the speed is just overwhelming. And Margarito took a beating in this round.
Oh, boy, did he. End of round 4.
I know not many judges will score it. That's a 10-8 round to me. You got to separate the 10-9. That's a 10-8 round.
Yes.
Beat him up.
That is a 10-8 round if I ever saw one.
And that is a look of a beaten fighter, and he's still got 8 rounds to fight.
This won't go the distance to Barry. He can't take this kind of punishment without his face just exploding.
Yeah. Margarito's got 2 more charges. He's not going to quit on you. And sometimes, as you know, it's a detriment to the fighter. So Robert Garcia's got to be very smart in how he handles this.
Watch this stuff here now. Watch the hand speed of Pacquiao. And look at the power right between the gloves. And watch this. Watch this. Boom! Right on top of it. And right back with another shot of that how very, very howitzer-like blasting away.
Perfect example of size not meaning anything. It's not the